All right, Todd, handing over to you for the
Yeah.
bulletins and updates.
Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year to all of you. Let's talk through what happened yesterday on the release side. Chris did mention that we did see a update for Chrome, the version 120.216 as shown here for the Mac side and Windows side as well. Only one vulnerability around remote code execution. This was not a zero-day announcement or anything like that, so it's kind of interesting that they released just one CVE, but be aware of it and include it in your updates this week if you haven't already. On the Windows 11 side, we did see a jump from last month in the number of vulnerabilities that were addressed. We did have 35 vulnerabilities. As Chris said, none of these were publicly disclosed or known exploited. There were 49 new vulnerabilities overall this month from Microsoft. Most of these actually were a part of some of these Windows 11 updates. Couple of known issues that were carried forward. I talked about this one, I think, for like the last 3 or 4 months now. This encrypt drive reporting error problem. This is actually not a technical issue with things not being configured properly. It's only a reporting issue. So be aware of this one. It's falsely reporting that you are not properly secured. That one's been around for a while. These two issues around Copilot in Windows and the way the icons and the emojis are displayed have also been around for a couple of months since they introduced the new Copilot version in Windows. So kind of be aware of these as well. Not really a big deal, but they are calling them out specifically in the bulletin. So I just want you to be aware of them. And they are in both in the second version, latest releases of Windows 11. On the Windows 10 side, a few additional vulnerabilities addressed, 39 this month. Again, none publicly disclosed or known exploited here as well. There was a new issue reported where Copilot is not properly supported in this version of Windows 10. This is the 21H2 version. Kind of be aware that, you know, Copilot was specifically developed for Windows 11 and kind of backported to Windows 10. So they are having a few issues here and there. They did report that some of the features specifically in Copilot are not supported under Windows 10. And also this is one that just popped up. Turns out that when you're displaying, wherever you're displaying your toolbar or your taskbar rather, Copilot will not show up properly. So you want to make sure that your taskbar is properly displayed and Copilot will pop up properly as well there. This version of Windows 10 also has that encrypt drive reporting error and the icon display as well. So some minor issues there, but be aware of them should you get any reports from your users. Those were the only 2 critical updates this month. The rest of them were all important. We did see an update this month for SharePoint Server, only one vulnerability addressed. It was this 21.3.18. Again, not publicly disclosed or known exploited. Just be aware of this one. This has to do with the possibility of remote code execution on a SharePoint server if they have site owner privileges. We did see updates for the click-to-run apps this month. We did not see updates for the 2013 or 2016 installable versions that are not click-to-run. But we did see one vulnerability addressed here. It was 20677. Just a single remote code execution vulnerability this month, again, rated important, but that update is out there. We did see the .NET framework updates as well this month. There were updates all the way back to version 2 through the latest 4.8.1 in the runtime environments, security feature bypass, as well as a denial of service vulnerability. I included a little bit of the information up above in the description about these security feature bypass issues. One of them has to do with certificate chain building, and the other one has to do with a man-in-the-middle attack. Looking at the last vulnerability under denial of service, there was really no details given on it. It was just kind of a general statement that this vulnerability exists, but there were no details. So be aware of that one as well. Anyway, you do get the monthly roll-ups for .NET this month. This includes all of the .NET updates going all the way back to 2016. And then there's, of course, also the security-only updates, which address just these 3 vulnerabilities. So if you tactically want to apply your updates each month, whenever there is a security-only update for .NET available, this is also released this month as well. So you have the option there between the monthly roll-up or the security only on these .NET fixes. Talking about between the Patch Tuesdays, keep in mind this is going over the holiday season, so there were kind of limited releases this month, very small number.